You know that when something is coming, you started.
No!
That something is here. Payback is currency.
Gonna learn to fear me.
Going right after Rhea Ripley.
You that I am on top of the title.
I am supposed to change the game, but I did. Gonna survive this one, bitch.
Some hell.
Shots! Tonight we are
LA Knight is not on my
619! Nobody, we are ending this!
Watch your back.
Sold out at the PPG. 584 WWE fans avenge retaliation. And we are kicking the night off of a months-long rivalry in match via pinfall submission. Place for Payback tonight.
We end this.
Coming.
Ouch. But I worked my ass off. I broke down barriers.
7 championship reigns. Time.
Becky Lynch, I'll give her credit.
Sports entertainment world ablaze.
Our alliance, everyone else should know damn well that I'm Trish Stratus. Not once did Becky show her gratitude to the woman who paved the... Thank you,
Trish. You didn't give me anything on eventing WrestleMania and leaving us Becky too. And all that happened because I've given my literal blood to recognize you as the best of your generation. It was then, and this is now.
Thank you, Trish.
Trish for their pro.
Again.
And Becky still fighting.
Payback.
Becky, we end this.
We end this.
And
The following is by pinfall, submission, or escape from Dublin, Ireland.
Corey, there is one phrase describing Becky Lynch, and there is no doubt what Becky Lynch has meant to WWE.
Argument from me on that assessment. However, all Becky has done is pick up where Trish now.
And Trish Stratus!
Go ahead. I believe Trish Stratus deserves all the thanks in the world, but in general, he's not quite sure of the way she
Trail. Trish changed the game, then left of all time.
Also here tonight watching this matchup is the NXT on the USA Network against Kiana James, who won earlier today, Corey, and she continues to harp on the point of the women on the main roster.
I find it difficult to believe.
Journalistic integrity. Nonetheless, Becky starts things off with both feet must hit the floor to win this matchup. For she has never been locked inside the confines.
Trish won't have cage experience as she looks to make a quick escape. Would in their very first cage match because she doesn't know what to expect.
Becky, and it doesn't seem like Trish Stratus wants to spend much time.
Becky Lynch has no intention of escaping the cage.
Dates back months when Becky Lynch and throughout her career won the tag team titles. Lead back on Becky Lynch.
The fire just oozing.
Another one delivered to Trish Stratus. Lynch. You know, Becky told me earlier today, Corey, that it meant a lot when Trish Stratus was right here in Pittsburgh.
Taught us this cage will tear your flesh. It can...
Taking over this matchup, thanks to champions in May, as Trish now looks to escape yet again. It's this past Monday night, Corey, as Becky got ready for this
tremendous main event from both women with Lynch. But Stratus has other plans.
Blow up her self-satisfaction.
As we look again at Lynch being driven face first.
She's scared because, quote, time is passing her.
That is the case. And look at how dominant Stratus has proved to a whole new generation that she still is. It was Becky Lynch's WrestleMania. Those opportunities were never afforded to Trish.
Into the cover, hooks the leg now for the win, and a kick out at 2. Yet again, Becky Lynch gonna roll Trish up, shoulders down. Ever main event Monday Night Raw. And where we were 20 years ago, that was an unbelievable eventing, the flagship show of WWE.
We say trailblazer, we mean it in the most literal of senses. And this is the viciousness inside of
go. That was an unbelievable accomplishment. Flagship show of WWE.
unheard. Mean it in the most literal of senses when you're talking about Trish Stratus. Inside of Trish Stratus. Look at this double fit.
Trish Stratus will brag if she knocks off Becky.
Stratus wouldn't have to brag, Michael Cole, if the world would just...
I think the problem is the way that Trish Stratus carries herself. I was there for many of Trish's matches throughout her career.
Talking about me for a second, I was going to say I'm not that good.
Where she wants her.
And this is what Becky had to avoid, a performance tonight. But Trish looks comfortable and is...
That Trish was going to be a part of the steel cage match, be involved in the match with Becky, forcing the hand.
Is that Trish is not afraid to get extremely physically on Raw.
And now Becky. And Trish.
No. Oh!
Trish driven into the steel cage.
Comes the man.
Becky not done yet. Down goes Stratus. Cover now. Trying to get Trish cage.
Trish now driving her shoulder into the hip of Becky Lynch.
Dragging Becky now toward the ropes, toward the door. Now
around we go, and again, face first.
And driving Becky to the other side of the ring. And Stratus, Trish, knows her so well.
Look at the incredible athleticism of Trish Stratus.
Out tonight on this Labor Day weekend in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 1,584 to be exact. Sold out. Kick things off with a steel cage match. Incredible rivalry. Trish bounced off the stage. Far.
Absolutely a seesaw battle. Neither woman, Hall of Famer and a future Hall of Famer. And Lynch,
dozen times into the cage.
The face apparatus she's been wearing recently.
Indeed.
Lynch now making the climb, a precarious position.
And Becky with her patented leg drop right across the Stratus at 2.5 with a shoulder up.
Guillotine from the top rope across the back of Trish. Yet. A welt beginning to form in the forehead of the Hall of Famer.
Becky Lynch up to the second rope. That is a nasty
Lynch now. Oh,
but look at Trish.
Countermen teeing off on one another on the top turnbuckle.
Becky Lynch up to the top of the cage, looking to his, and Trish has an opening.
Trish has daylight.
Stratus.
Oh no.
Trish does not. Cover. Isn't enough for the win. Trish
in the match, as grueling as a steel cage match. What do I have to do to put Trish down? Starting to look like something out of a Tom Savini movie right now.
Only fitting that chant would ring out here tonight for inside a steel cage to kick off Payback. Becky up for a disarmer. Stratus counters again. And now it's Becky up.
Big power by Stratus. And may do it.
Cover by Trish Stratus. And again, Trish, a student of history as you see women's steel cage match featured leader Trish with a callback here tonight.
Unfortunate and effective as it was. And this is what Trish needs to do. Keep her foot on the gas pedal.
Becky Lynch counter twist of fate.
Desperate times call for desperate. Being another Hall of Famer, Lita, the homage a la Victoria, still not a Lynch.
Firing herself up as they her knee. I believe Becky may have tweaked her knee. And Becky just did she did.
Closer than that without the bell ringing. Watch Becky favor her right knee just momentarily. The man fights on.
Once again in control, but can she put Lynch away? Tremendous heart. One of the reasons she's won a escape from the cage, and Becky Lynch again playing deep.
Trish nearly had the ever important first leg over the footing as they try to balance on the top.
She looking for a manhandle slam from way up top.
Top rope.
That's vintage. Into the cover. Hook of the leg for the victory.
Unbelievable as we... Unfortunately, it appears Stratus may have jammed her tail enough time to beat the officials' count of 3.
Now what does Trish Stratus have? Trish up near the top, and again, Becky's got to play defense. Using the top of the cage as a weapon.
Precariously at the top of the steel cage.
Now trying to hang on. Stratus has just got to... Trish is close. She's almost...
Remember, no disqualification.
To keep your opponent inside the cage. And now it's
to even the odds.
Trish just somehow trapped inside the top of that steel cage. Trish may have been able to slip down and win this match.
A blessing in disguise that Trish's leg did get caught on the top of the cage.
Finally freeing herself from that steel prison. Troll, it seems. Not from up there. Superplex.
Not the fall that hurts. It's the sudden. At this point, who got the worst of that exchange? Covered by Lynch. This is unbelievable. How in the hell are either able all the way from the top of the cage?
Corey, they're barely moving. I think trying to dig down deep, trying to fight through the pain.
The WWE, even Trish Stratus out of respect, and Becky's going for a
cage and win this match. Trish Stratus, I don't realize Stratus may beat her to the punch, so she's good. Zoe.
Trish Stratus' protege, who's been a...
Now Trish Stratus is the rope.
Lynch got the best of that.
Ducked underneath. Manhandle slam. Remember, no disqualification.
Perfectly legal. Starks participation to prevent Zoe from getting involved.
Yeah, but Becky. And so dark. The obstacle in the way. Again, preventing Trish from going over the top. Has Trish where she wants. Cover with the win. What a match!
Oh, man! Becky!
Getting started tonight at Payback. Becky Lynch alone can lay a famer inside the cage.
Lynch finally gets
ruling from the opening bell. Neither involved. Both women pushed one. That's Becky Lynch.
She's going for the escape. And then Zoe and Becky play win. But then Becky Lynch
would have had it not been for Zoe Stark getting turned on the afterburner. A manhandle slam.
Shows you why that woman, Becky Lynch. And congratulations to Becky Lynch for her
really non-ironic. Thank you, Trish.
blame her. She did everything. She treated her like that.
What an ingrate Zoe Stark. WWE.
All I can